Hey guys, Joe here, and today I'm here to talk to you about the top 5 most overpowered characters in the Nintendo franchise. There will be one character per series, and I'll go over what really makes them so powerful. Big warning right now, there are spoilers in this, in newer games that even came out just a few years ago from 2012 and onwards, so get your body ready, and get ready for the list. For number 5, I did have to go with the new guy Shulk. Now, major spoilers right here. Skip a bit if you do not want to know the ending of Xenoblade. I'll give you a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you have not skipped or paused, then you will get spoiled, so get your body ready for these spoilers. But as we see in the ending of Xenoblade, Shulk gets a second Monado and kills the person that pretty much created him and his universe. At this point, he can create whatever he wants to, pretty much limitless power. Now, the reason why I did not put him higher on this list is because he doesn't actually use this strength to gain unlimited power. But I guess he did have the possibility, so I could see him beating most of the other fighters that try to fight him. He did not use the power, but he had the opportunity to, so that's why I did have to put him as number 5, but not higher on the list. In Pit's game, he is a one-man army. Just with the powers of him and Palutena, he can fight off multiple armies at once without any help at all. Also, just to note, Hades literally says in the game that he is the most powerful Nintendo character, so take that as you want to. Pit has many melee and ranged weapons that he can use, active items like healings or shields, and he has the 3 sacred treasures that give him a huge source of power. Also, he does have some vehicles that allow him to speed up or get strength that he wouldn't normally have. If you add all these up together, you get immense power and a very strong overall character. For Wario, he has gotten less and less powerful in the new years and even became kind of bad, but back in Wario Land 2 and 3, he was invincible. During this time period, he could tie with anyone because he cannot take damage and he could not pretty much ever die. He also has tons of strength and hats that give him different powers, but the single power of being invincible has to put him as one of the best Nintendo characters. However, if you do count the new games as the only ones that Wario's in, then he's pretty bad because he does take damage and he does die. But we're just going to be ignoring those ones and taking into account Wario 2 and 3. For number 2, I needed to put the Pokemon trainers. The fact that they can control time, space, the other world, and have their own creator be caught is just ridiculous. Even without legendaries, a single trainer could kill thousands with a team of 6. Also, you can only send out 6 Pokemon in a legal battle, but if a trainer went bad, he could pretty much send out as much as he wanted to, or he could get a group with him to send out as much as they possibly could. But let's pretend that he wanted to stay good and legal. Well, the trainer could still teach his Pokemon powerful moves, like how to create earthquakes, how to create hurricanes, or even poisoning the enemy till they apply an antidote or eventually die. It is most likely, though, that someone like Palkia could murder somebody like Mario by cutting space. Before that said, Mario could get rid of all the trainer's Pokemon. It would be very hard to get rid of the trainer's Pokemon before they killed you. I guess you could sneak up and steal them, but in a fair battle, I'm pretty sure the Pokemon trainer would win most of his fights. The number 1 character is Kirby. Kirby has been popping up in a lot of discussions lately, but I am going to be going over him in my own opinion right here and now. Just to start, Kirby can suck up any enemy and steal their powers to use for himself. As seen in Kirby Superstar Ultra, he can force the enemy to join his team, or else they just seem to disappear inside of him forever. The inside of him is an infinite universe with no way out, and seems to point out that Kirby doesn't even need food or water, or at least that he has a huge stockpile inside of him. Even if Kirby couldn't suck up the opponent, he could still kill them in many other ways and many other things that he does have. Some include long flight, he can breathe in space, and he has a light speed warp star that he can create out of his own energy pretty quickly. Finally, he's able to flip a fish that almost reaches the sun in height, which really shows his immense strength. Now, he is young and immature, but after about 40 years or so, which you could easily live past, he could eventually learn how to fight better and pretty much become unstoppable. But even at the state that he is right now, I am sure that he can destroy any other Nintendo character. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up or share this video with somebody else you want to prove your point, how your guy is better than theirs. In the comment section below, say your top 5 personal thoughts of who are the most overpowered Nintendo characters, and we'll be able to comment down below. I'll respond to your comments in my own comments, and then we'll have a little discussion. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next week.